Hey, what's up, guys? I've been tracking this dealer, Roulette Green. It's Jackson. Well, I've got auto tracking set for all of this. I just thought it was quite an interesting pattern. See, he started off with a depth of 1, then went to 0, depth of 2, 0, 0, 0, depth of 2, depth of 2, then 0. This one is Roulette Green, so I thought it'd be fun to open that table and see if he continues with this pattern. So you can see a few depths of 2. He hasn't gone past the depth of 2, so I would be inclined to bet on the highlighted section. But if it so that would be a win there. It's just gone to 28. But if it goes to the unhighlighted, to wait and then bet on the highlighted when it goes to a depth of 2. So might give that a try. We are going to do 50 cents per number. I just want to try and make, so let's go on number 28. Let's just get that on there. I just want to try and make 20 euros profit on this session. There's 252 players on the table. Jackson's been on the table for 13 minutes. But yeah, he's got quite an interesting pattern. There you go, number 3. So that's a win there. So I'll put a win there. I'm going to step across. So I'm 850 up. And I'm just going to go straight back on the highlighted section. So this tool is going to update. It's going to be on number 3. And I'm going to put a bet there again. So you can see here 1 0 2 0 0 0 0 2 2 0 0 0. So he's got a very definitive pattern. But like I said, if it lands on the unhighlighted section, I'd wait and then bet on the highlighted when it goes to a depth of 2. So that's my game plan for this. Where's that gone to? 29, so that's a win. So I'll put that there. And we're at 17 euros profit. Let's see if we can get one more win. So we're just going to go on number 29. And yeah, if this comes in, I want to have a chat about what makes a difference between people who are successful playing roulette, especially when using these tools, and those who aren't successful. So make sure you stick around and we will talk about those things as well. So this looks like it could be a loss. Number 19. So yeah, we missed that by 1. So we're going to put a loss there, and I'm going to step down. But I'm going to wait because he's gone to a depth of 2 every time. Apart from the first instance there, that was the first recording. But he's gone to a depth of 2 every other time. So I'm curious to whether or not he does it again. And if he does, then I'll bet on the highlighted section. And I'll be doing 2 units per number. So let's see what he does. No, he's gone straight back. So he's gone on to 15. So he is favouring that highlighted section. But I'm still going to do 2 units now from number 15. So we're going to go 1, 2. So we'll be doing €1 per number. So you can see here, that's come out at a depth of 1. But he's had nice blocks of zeros in between. But he did have this instance here where he didn't. He went to the unhighlighted section. Then when it came out, he went back to the unhighlighted section again. Let's see what he does for us. 31. So yeah, that's unhighlighted again. So I'm going to put a loss there. Now we're on step 3. So this would be 3 units. But again, I ain't going to wait because I want to see if he goes to a depth of 2. Okay, I know he didn't on the last one. But here you can see 2, 2, 2. Just want to check. So this dealer's been on 16 minutes so far. So we've got plenty of time to play with this dealer. Where's that gone to? Number 10. Okay, so it did make it to the highlighted section again. So he's had that depth of 1 and then another depth of 1. So I'm going to go 3 units on number 10 now. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Because he's done that block there where he had depth of 2, depth of 2. He's done it here now, depth of 1, depth of 1. But if he goes to the unhighlighted again, I will have to evaluate what he's doing, because he might just be bouncing between highlighted to unhighlighted now. That's gone to number 1, so that's a win there. So I'll put a win there. And we're at 14 now, so I'd be doing 2 units per number on number 1. So I will stick with the unhighlighted just because of the blocks that he's had in the past. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And if we get this one, I believe we will definitely be at our profit of 20 euros, which is what I was after. Let's go on to number 8. So yeah, we got the win there. So I'll put a win there, and that's put me at 31 euros profit. So I wanted to go for 20 euros. I got 31. I'm happy with that. That's put my balance to 191 euros now. And let's have a look at the pattern here, okay? It's a depth of 1 then 0, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0, 2, 2, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Now this is quite a nice pattern for me to see. He hasn't had a big depth, like he hasn't had a depth of 4 or 5. He's been quite consistent with those 2s, and he did get a couple of depths of 1 there in between. And you can see there it's gone to 20, so that's gone back to the highlighted section again. So you can see he's having that run again, which he did here and here. Okay, and he started to do it again. So this is a dealer that it's not plain sailing. A lot of them are just that I like playing on is like 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. You know, and that's the binary signature, which I like to find, but they're not always like that. So let me talk a little bit about what separates the players on roulette calculators who consistently make profits to the ones who don't. Okay, now the first one is patience. You have to analyze the dealers. If you're looking through, again, that one's one that I would probably play on. But if you're looking through and you're finding something like this, where it's gone 0, 3, 2, 0, 1, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0, 5, and you're playing on this table, you're going to lose, right? Because there's nothing there that you can monitor and go, oh, I see what he's doing. It's all over the place. So if you play on something like that, you're going to lose. Now, the second thing is you need to set a target and stick to that target. For me, I set it at 20 euros. 20 euros profit for this session. I got to 31. I'm done now. Okay, even though that guy's signature, it still looks pretty good. He's hammering that highlighted section again. Which one was this? Roulette green. Let's find that table again. Roulette green. So you can see 0, 0, 0, 1. Now he's on 0. So, you know, even if you find a signature, like it's back on the highlighted again by the looks of it, number 8. So he's hammering that highlighted section more often than the unhighlighted. When this updates, you're going to see that is now 20 times on the highlighted section, and he's hit the unhighlighted 10 times. So double. He's hitting the highlighted section double the times he's hitting the unhighlighted. Great signature, but you need to set a target and you need to stick to that target. If you don't, you're going to sit on the table, you're going to lose focus, and you're going to lose your bankroll. It's that simple. Set a target, stick to it. Set a stop loss. This is the next thing. Set a stop loss. For me, if I go past step 4, okay, so I'm doing 2 euros per number in this case, and let's say I get a loss, I don't carry on. I'm not going to go to step 5. That is my cutoff point, step 4, okay? Now, if I had a bigger bankroll, if my bankroll was, say, £2,000, 2,000 euros, I might think, you know what, I will go to step 5, but that's my cutoff point, and I will definitively give myself that cutoff point, and I will stick to it. In this session, okay, I made my 31, right? Let's say this didn't happen. I got a loss there, right? If I got the 3 losses in a row, I will stop what I'm doing and I will analyze the dealer and go, has he changed? Is there something different? And I will watch the dealer. You don't have to bet every spin. And if he has changed, I might change what I'm doing. And instead of betting on the highlighted section, I'll switch to the unhighlighted, okay? And let's say I go for that bet. let's say it's a loss. I have to be like, okay, I lost. I hit step 4 and I lost. I have to accept that 78 euros as a loss, because if I go on tilt and I try, it's like, it's got to come in now. That's now 125. And then I do one here. I've completely balls that up. But let's say I do another bet there. It's 182. That's my balance gone, right? Now, if I accepted that as a loss, I can come back the next day and build it up. Typically, if you're on a downward spiral and you don't stop playing, you're going to lose everything. So that is lesson number 3. Just, you need to always analyze the dealers, really pay attention to that. Then you need to have an idea in your mind what your target is. Now, I put an advised target here, which is 50 times the cost per number. So cost per number in this case is 50 pence per number. Times it by 50, it's going to give you 25. If you hit 25, that's a good target. That's brilliant. Done. Leave the table. Or, I mean, you can leave it for an hour or two, go back, try again with a different table, but don't keep playing. Honestly, if you do that, you're going to lose focus and you will lose. So that's the second lesson. Make sure you have a target and stick to it. And then you need to have a stop loss and you need to stick to that. And that's where this comes in. And I reckon step 4, that to me, out of all of the sessions I've done with the roulette calculator step system, generally, I don't go past step 4. I think I've done it 2 times out of all of my sessions. I've gone to step 4. And if I hit that in this session, I would have stopped playing. Okay. And the idea is you're generally not going to hit that step 4 if you're patient and you find dealers. I've done this roulette calculator step system for so many sessions now, I think about 20 plus, and I haven't had a losing session yet. And I think I've done step 5 twice, once or twice out of all of those sessions, but my balance was a lot higher. Now my balance is lower because I've withdrawn the money. If I hit step 4, I will call it a losing session. Okay, and that's really important. If you don't, you will get carried away, like I am now talking about this. But I really want this to resonate with you, because I know people are making profit, and they'll sit on the table all day and then they'll wipe out. And it's because they haven't set a stop loss and they haven't set a target. And if you can get really good at doing that, you will be like me and you will make profits way into the future. You know, I've been making profits. Like, if you ask anyone about gambling, overall, are you up or down over all of the years, right? Very few people will be up. I am way up. I am hundreds and hundreds of thousands up. And that's because I have my stop losses. I always analyze the dealers, and if there isn't a pattern, I won't play. And it's as simple as that. And I really want that to resonate with you. If anything, if you take anything away from this, the tools are great. They show me what's happening with the table. They really do. They show me like, oh, this is good. This dealer hasn't gone past 3. It's depth of 3. It really does help. It illustrates it. We can track multiple tables on autopilot. But the one thing I want you to take away from this is set a target. As soon as you hit that target, don't get greedy. Go, brilliant, I've hit my target today. Let's leave it. The other thing is, if you hit that stop loss, you have to leave. You have to accept it as a loss, because you will get 10 winning sessions and then you'll get 1 losing session. It's what you do with that losing session that will define who you are as a gambler, okay? If you accept it as a loss and go, well, you know what, I'll get another 10 winning sessions after this, you're going to be in profit, and you're going to consistently be in profit. So it'll be like up, down a little bit, up, down a little bit. You don't want to be up, wipe out your entire balance because you're pissed off and you're trying to get that money back. So make that decision, and you know that you do this. If you're one of these people and you've had a losing session, you go on tilt and you try and win that money back that you've just lost. And what happens? You lose everything. Very rarely will you win it back. You will just lose the balance and you'll be like, this is shit, doesn't work. And then you'll spew it on my YouTube channel and tell me it doesn't work. Listen to what I'm saying and stick to it. Okay, stick to the targets, stick to the stop losses. Anyway, love you guys. Make sure you leave a comment below. And as always, please bet smart.
Subscribe now.